Right now, your phone is within arm's reach. Maybe it's already in your hand. You didn't decide to check it. Your thumb moved before your brain finished the thought. That's not a willpower problem. That's 100,000 years of evolution, hijacked by a piece of glass. Your brain isn't built for phones. It's built for something older, something that kept your ancestors alive. Picture early humans crossing open grassland. Survival depended on information. Where's the water? Where's the predator? A brain that scanned constantly and got rewarded for finding something new had an edge. Curiosity wasn't a personality trait. It was survival. That reward system runs on dopamine. Dopamine gets misread as the pleasure chemical. It isn't. Neuroscientist Wolfram Schultz found it spikes not when you get a reward, but when you don't know if you're about to get one. Uncertainty is more addictive than certainty. Now look at your phone. Every time you unlock it, you don't know what's waiting. That uncertainty isn't accidental. It's the entire design. Psychologist B.F. Skinner discovered this decades before smartphones existed. Pigeons fed every time they pressed a lever got bored and stopped. Pigeons fed unpredictably pressed obsessively. He called it a variable reward schedule. Your notifications run on the same one. Your brain can't tell the difference between scanning for a predator and scanning for a text. Same act. Look for new information. Get rewarded if you find it. Here's the twist. You're not weak for reaching for your phone 80 times a day. You're running functional software. The hardware changed overnight, and the software never got the memo. For most of human history, information arrived slowly. Days between updates. Your brain evolved to treat every piece as valuable because it was rare. Now an infinite stream refreshes every few seconds, engineered by brilliant teams to hold your attention. Your ancestral brain was built for scarcity. It's drowning in abundance. Psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi studied deep focus, what he called flow states, and found it requires long, uninterrupted attention. Even the mere presence of a phone keeps part of your brain on alert, watching it the way your ancestors once watched the grass for movement. So why does it feel personal? Because modern life assumes you have modern self-control over an ancient reward system, one never designed to say no to infinite novelty. Once you know your brain is running old code, you can work with it instead of being run by it. Notice the itch to check your phone. Don't judge it. It isn't weakness. It's old pattern recognition, misfiring in a world it wasn't built for. Borrow the trick your ancestors used without meaning to. Distance. A predator out of sight was easier to ignore than one in front of you. A phone in another room is easier to ignore than one glowing beside your hand. Your ancestors never had a design team engineering their environment. You do. That's not a reason to feel powerless. It's the first real advantage you've had. So next time your thumb reaches before your brain asks permission, pause. That reach is a message from a version of you tens of thousands of years old, still scanning the horizon for movement in the grass. The grass just happens to be a screen now. And for the first time, you get to decide whether to look.